I'll just start with the top and bottom line. We're seeing 89 cents adjusted for earnings per share. That is 5 cents higher than what the street anticipated, up 82% from a year ago. So it is decelerating, but still higher. On revenues of $39.3 billion, that is higher than the street anticipated. And I'm also seeing data center revenue coming in at $35.6 billion. The street was anticipating 33, so also a slight beat. We'll get back to you with the guidance.
All right. Christina Partsinevelos, thank you. Still combing through that result. Stephanie Link, want to get your reaction to this with a beat on the top and bottom lines. And it looks like data center revenue a beat as well, and the stock spiking about 3.5% right now.
Well, revenue beat, that was good. I think there was expectation that revenue was going to beat, so obviously very positive. But data center, I think, is all driven by the data center. When you have the street that was looking for 34.1 billion, that would be up 11% sequentially, and then the number was better than expected at 35.6. So that's up 12% sequentially. That should be good enough. But I think at the end of the day, we just have to hear the conference call. I think this is the most anticipated conference call of the season, of the earnings season, because we want to hear more details about DeepSeek. We want to hear more about Blackwell and the capacity supply issues and that sort of thing. And then, of course, we want to hear what they have to say about the data center build out in general, from Microsoft to Meta to all the big names, where all the CapEx is going. So I think we have to wait for the call, unfortunately. But the numbers look good to me.
Yeah, and even beyond the call, of course, Jensen Huang's going to be with us on CNBC after he talks to analysts for even more detail. Pat Moorhead, no big surprises here. It looks like beats pretty much across the board, but we have to dig more into the margins, and of course you want to hear about Blackwell, right?
That's absolutely right. You know, I did expect a double beat, and maybe that wasn't too hard to figure out, but I know there are a lot of bears out there that question about. Everything that I want to know is in the CFO commentary and on the call, right? We need to understand details about the Blackwell rollout, supply chain clarity. I would love for Jensen to come out and be very direct on DeepSeek. I've been on your show before saying DeepSeek.
Commentary from Jensen Huang in the release as well. And I know we're going to go back to Christina Partsinevelos right now for more from these results. Christina.
Well, just to your point, that bullish commentary, he said, quote, "We've successfully ramped up the massive scale production of Blackwell."
It's going to close John. We can touch out more details on more than as far as is concerned. But I think the reaction here is the stock's up a little bit. What we've seen with Nvidia since last summer is multiple rallies ending on a positive day and then an intraday reversal, indicating investors selling into strength. So I think the real key that I'll be watching is tomorrow. How does that stock react? Do we see strength, or if we do see strength in the morning, does it immediately get sold off? And if it does, that'll just tell us that the stock continues to be in a distribution mode rather than under accumulation.